Is it
Yo,
me or is 1977 to rock what 1996 was to hip hop?
what's that?
It's like there was like so much high quality rock albums that year.
What are we talking about?
Like Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, Sex Pistols' first album, Talking
Uh,
Heads, 77, David Bowie's Low and Heroes.
right.
I forgot how many dope albums 1977 had and shit. What else? What else? Shit, I can't think, but I'll think of some shit. Pink Floyd's Animals and shit too. That was another
Mm,
dope one.
right.
I think the Police's first album came out that year.
Classic.
Even though I'm not a big fan of them,
You're not a big. You're
I'll
not a
give
fan of
my
the police.
I'll give my due for that album and shit. Yeah, so I'm quitting. I quit that new job. Shit, fuck
You had
that.
to, man. Don't stress yourself out.
I'm not. Fuck that. I ain't gonna spend my ass doing that stupid shit. By the way, how's everyone doing? I'm just getting home from work and stuff. This might be a shorter review because we got a bonus video we're filming later on.
Oh boy, that's the one that we should have went live with.
I would, but at the same time, I want to leave some stuff. I want to go live, but some stuff I got cooking up. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Because before we reveal the top 10 hip hop albums, we're gonna do a very, very, very interesting list. That's all I'm gonna
Yep.
say.
Yep. It was
A
good.
very interesting list. Which I'm gonna leave that for wraps until April.
Is that when it's dropping in April?
Well, yeah, because that's when we're doing the last episode. I think in
Okay.
April, if I'm
Right.
not mistaken.
Okay.
Whatever. I lost track, man. I'm surprised. I'm surprised we still doing this.
Yep.
Yes, I know there's a lot of hip hop podcasts that like doing their own top albums list and stuff like that lately.
They getting it wrong though.
Shit.
They getting it wrong.
Yeah, appreciate the love on the Maze um out the reaction, whatever. Appreciate the love on that.
Yeah, that was dope.
Lately, copyright has been nice to me lately.
Right?
I'm shocked. They left the Easy Mo beat battle and shit. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, they ain't touch it. That's good.
Yeah. By the way, P Rock is in 2 weeks. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you the day later on that. I gotta
Okay.
send you an updated schedule, by the way.
Dope.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. But I still got to finish watching Bel Air. It was just getting good, but I kept getting interrupted all the fucking day. Shit.
Right.
Shout out to Coogee, by the way.
Cool G.
Nigga had me rolling at work today and shit. I've been bumping that country grammar lately and shit, yo.
What you told me?
Yeah, but that shit bumping. Me and Coogee was saying how that shit's a fucking classic, man. I don't give a fuck when no one's that's a 5 mic classic. I don't give a fuck when no one's saying. Fuck when no one's saying shit. Fuck. Now, all his other albums, I don't. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with that one. Sam said I disagree. Sam, you having your own. Oh, still sealed up and shit.
What's that? Oh, the David Bowie joint?
Yeah. Oof. So what's going on? Hip hop news. Kanye and DL Hughley still beefing and shit, I guess.
Same old shit. Same old shit.
Like 2022 is just like 2020 the sequel. Is it me or is it like
Yeah.
2020 deluxe? Like
I don't know what's going on,
I
man.
don't like. I don't know if we're going in a good direction or a bad direction anymore. Like niggas just doing shit just to do shit now. I don't even understand.
Yep.
Is it me or is Missy Elliott playing?
Yeah, she's in her song is in a new remember the Hummers from 2000s?
Oh, I
They
thought I
brought
was
them
just
back.
tripping.
No, it's in the video. The video, it's in the commercial. They brought them back. The
Oh
Hummer
shit!
Jeeps. Yeah.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? The fuck is that
Yep.
coming from? All I heard was ding 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 ding. Ding.
Fabulous got caught robbed. What?
Huh?
Fabulous. What are your thoughts on Fabulous getting caught
Man, I
robbing?
didn't even watch that video yet.
He's robbing people now. Wow, is that bad for him? Wow.
Well, this is who y'all call one of the Brooklyn's greatest. That's all I gotta say.
So I never said that at all.
That's all I gotta
I've
say.
never said that about Fabulous.
Jesse Smollett got yeah. We talked about that yesterday, Ronnie.
Wow.
Jesse Newton. Yo, it's funny how niggas be fucking butchering his name just for the fuck of it.
Oh yeah.
Jesse Smollett. I heard like 20 variations of Jesse Smollett's name over the past 2 days and shit.
Right. It's crazy.
The way how they butchered this man's name on I heard Juicy Smollett, Juicy Smollett,
Wow.
Just Omelette, Just Ice, Juicy Smollett. Like, I'm like, y'all know damn well, it's not that damn hard to say.
Exactly.
Like, it is really not that damn hard to say.
Y'all can say Triple X Extension and shit.
Right.
You know, and that's a stupid name.
Right. Nigga, I didn't know how to say his name. All I just called him was Triple X. I'm just like, yo, this nigga nasty.
Oh my god.
Nigga talking about some Japanese porn, fucking Japanese porn names.
Y'all can say Jacquees, that idiot, the fake king of R&B. You know.
Well, what's another one?
Jadena. Remember that one-hit wonder? Jadena.
Hold on. That was a dope album.
You like that?
He's not a one-hit wonder.
Oh my lord.
He is not a one-hit wonder. Chill out. Now you go. Leave my African brother alone. Chill out.
Oh lord.
Now Sean Kingston, that's a good target.
Sean Kingston. Wow.
That nigga had like 1.5 hit. Beautiful girls, suicidal. It is over.
Right.
That was like the iPod era. That was like the iPod era days. This shit. I think like that was the LimeWire era. Niggas were just making music for the iPods at that time.
Yeah, basically. You know, you upload it today and then you delete it tomorrow.
Bro, because some shit in my iPod, I don't even listen to no more. Some real shit. I discovered Miles Davis and it was a rap.
Right. Wow.
But I still had some shit like Tupac and Redman and Wu-Tang Tribe.
Right.
I still have my Michael Jackson and shit, of course, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I gotta have my NWA, you know, but
right.
I had other shit like fucking Shop Boys Party Like a Rock Star, like Huey's Pop Lock and Drop It, which is still a dope song once in a while and shit. Mm-hmm. I had like literally almost every T-Pain remix and shit.
Jesus.
Like, cause some of the good shit I couldn't find online where I had to buy the CDs and shit.
Right.
And at that time, when I had to buy the CDs, I had to get the Amazon gift cards. And once I used to get money, and so like a little allowance and stuff for being good or whatever, right. I used to go to buy the Amazon gift card. And this was back in the day when some Amazon albums cost a penny, plus that $2.99 shipping. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit. All y'all Amazon Prime users and shit, y'all know nothing about that shit. Like, let me show you something. Hold up. Y'all think I'm playing? Hold up. Let me show y'all something. Y'all think I'm playing. But yeah, that was back when Amazon was at its shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Now, ever since Prime, it got mad bougie. I'm trying to find a good album. Oh yeah, what? I'm tripping. I am tripping. Hold up. Y'all see this album right here? Lily got this for like a penny back when Amazon, back when I was discovering Amazon and shit like that. Guess Try's Wi-Fi got fucked up. Oh, you said tomorrow's the 40th anniversary of Teddy Pendergrass car accident. Oh wow, that's interesting. Ronnie, I'm not picking that question. Not for Bowie. He was amazing all throughout. I mean, that's stuff right there. Sean Kingston was supposed to play Biggie. What the hell was this? I'm glad that shit didn't happen. Cause didn't he get arrested at that time and stuff like that? If I'm not mistaken. Give me 1 second. I agree, Sam.
All right.
Wi-Fi.
No, there's just I was hearing static coming from the laptop.
Uh, what were we talking about?
We was talking about some shit, one
Whatever.
album wonders and stuff.
I don't know. Food. Okay, that's not.
Food.
I'm about to start in like 5 minutes anyway.
You talking about your iPod? Remember your
Oh yeah, the iPod era.
song
Yeah,
Kingston making iPod
yeah,
music and shit?
yeah, man. It was just that whole iPod era. Looking back now,
Yeah.
remember the whole remember the lean with it, the
Oh
snap
God.
era.
What? In my white tee and shit. Fucking
I'm
short.
on. Wipe me down.
Yeah.
Wipe me down.
Shorty Low and Hurricane Huey.
Oh, Shorty Low was dope. That they know,
Hurricane
they know,
mm,
they know. Dun 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 dun
Huey.
dun dun. dun.
Hurricane Chris and Huey and
Hey
I ain't like
baby.
none of them cats, man.
And
No.
then once Soldier Boy came out, it was a rap.
I was listening to Sean Price and Little Brother and the Dipset stuff. I wasn't fucking with none of that other garbage. That shit was bad.
Remember that girl
Soldier
group
Boy.
Cherish for that song "Do It, Do It,
Right.
Do It, Do It."
Third Story, remember them? Oh
Oh
Lord.
God.
Trash.
Remember B5?
God.
Puffy's Jackson 5.
But 112 and Jagged Edge were the best. They were the only good groups I was listening to back then. No Pretty Ricky for me, none of that bullshit.
Pretty Ricky had some joints, but I ain't gonna
I did
front.
not like them. They were like a fake Jodeci to me.
They did kind of
And
Jack Jodeci style. Look,
B
no, no lie.
B2K did not like B2K or
Who?
Marion B2K. Never
But
liked them.
that's not music. That's torture.
Never liked they shit.
Their music did not age well anyway.
Mm.
Now we all know why though. Shit.
It just wasn't good.
No, we all know why they age.
Yuck. Olivia,
Chris
no
Strokes.
talent. Just
Chris
bad shit.
Strokes.
Bad R&B at that time.
That's why the 2000s. It wasn't until like the late 2000s it just got
It got
better.
better. Yeah. Once Frank Ocean came out in the weekend, it got better.
Yeah, but once niggas started like you bringing synthesizers back in R&B, that's when it got better.
Yeah.
Once niggas started starting songs like "You Made Me Feel," because once Weeknd came out with "Earned It," it was a rap for him too.
Yeah. For real.
I ain't going for it. That is a banger to this day. I just got tired of it after a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's when white people discovered him.
Yeah. Bruno Mars, definitely.
See, I wasn't a fan of Bruno Mars
You didn't like Bruno?
that album 24K
Right.
Carrot, that album and
Magic.
shit like that.
Yeah.
I kind of thought he was cheesy.
His first album is dope.
Mm,
You like it?
yeah, I'm a 24 karat. Like when he got funkier, that's when I paid attention. I hate to say it, but I'm not like these fake Bruno fans that all of a sudden came out the blue like these fake Childish Gambino fans and shit. Because let's be real, Bruno had like a strong white fan base and shit at first.
You still do.
Yeah, he still do. I was telling you that that's what I was talking about, the golden age of Amazon. Back in my day, I had to
Mm.
get this album for I got down for a penny back in Amazon.
Yep.
Yeah. And see, y'all niggas don't know. Y'all think all Prime's all this cool shit just because y'all got your little free shipping. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
know shit about buying albums for like 10 cents,
Right.
20 cents, and shit like that.
Columbia House.
Right? Y'all don't know shit about that. Y'all Prime, and I got Prime too. Don't get me. I like Prime. I'm grateful about Prime and shit like that. But y'all know, I wish I could have it back in the day when albums used to go for like 20 cents and
Right.
shit. I got the
Mm.
internal affairs for like $5.
Oh shit.
Shit, yeah. Y'all think y'all cool with your little Spotify's and shit like that, your little titles. And don't even get me started with that stem player Kanye West is trying to do and shit. Fuck that. And then y'all
Crazy.
get mad when motherfuckers take shit off Spotify when I got the whole fucking album. I can just bust it when I fucking want to listen
Mm-hmm.
to shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna start whenever you want, nigga.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm kind of feeling amped up tonight. I don't know why though. I'm feeling kind of amped tonight. Shit. What's good, you too? How's everyone doing this lovely, lovely, lovely Thursday night? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Troy with me.
What up?
And today we are going to continue our discussion of the Berlin era from David Bowie, and we're going to talk about what I consider the best album from the Berlin era and shit. Still 1977 Heroes. Excuse the glare and whatnot. But it's like he's doing a karate move if y'all can see and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, I forgot it's still sealed up, so that could have something to do with it too. So
Right.
unwrapping time, I guess. Yeah,
Unboxing.
yeah. How you doing today, by the way?
Chilling.
Oh, Q, I still got FYE up
Oh
into my
yeah.
Triangle Mall, which
Shit.
FYE, even FYE is taking down the hip hop section. That's kind of pissing me off.
I was always in there. Those people that work in there, they knew my name because I was always in there buying shit.
Shit. Like
So,
this nigga's doing some karate move or whatever. Like,
oh man.
shit. But I love it. But fuck it, okay. So this album came out in 1977 on RCA. Still, we got Bowie and Tony Visconti doing the production. Singles album is known for are Heroes, V2 Schneider, Beauty and the Beast, and Sense of Doubt. Um, the personnel or the guest appearances, as I should say, you have Robert Fripp of King Crimson, a very dope, underrated progressive rock group. Brian Eno, of course, on synthesizers. Carlos Alomar, George Murray, Dennis Davis, and whatnot. No, not really too different from the low lineup and shit. So yeah.
Right.
All right, so pretty much, as you guys should know, he was escaping like the whole drug culture at the time, so he relocated to Berlin and stuff like that. And because it was crazy, because at that time, Low was not a commercial success. Because now it's looked on as like a very groundbreaking. Because at that time, it was selling low numbers because RCA they kind of delayed the promotion on that album
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Not just RCA, but David Bowie himself, because he really did not want it to be like a commercial album, like say like the Young Americans album, or like even like Station to Station, as I should say,
Right.
and stuff like that. And so also around this time, Iggy Pop's Lust for Life had came out, which I'm gonna save that discussion for later on this month and stuff. So that's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be like the bonus, like the appetizer for the Berlin trilogy or whatever and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man. And like the recording of this album really was very quick and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I said, it was still released in the same year of 1977 and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of some might call it an expansion of Low in a way, but to me, this album was kind of like more. How can I don't even know how to explain, like dense or psychedelic. I don't even know, not psychedelic now, like avant garde. I mean, that's the perfect word, avant garde,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So this album pretty much came out like later on in '77, and yeah, man. It's the album cover right here. Pretty dope. From what I looked up, it was an ode to the German artist Ike Heckel. I don't know if I'm saying his name right and shit like that. So I'm not really too familiar with his artwork, but yeah,
Right.
this is what it kind of looked like. And it's crazy too because I think RCA at that same time, um, what else? Yeah, RCA at that same time, I think they promoted this album more and shit like that than the Low and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
this album kind of like had more of um better promotion and shit like that. Because after this album came out, he came out with the 1978 live album Stage, which Unfortunately, I do not have that in my collection yet. I'll get it. I've seen it in stores, but again, since David Bowie died, they wanted to overprice
Right.
certain albums from him and stuff like that. So I'll see what's happening online and shit too. But yeah, um, and I'm not really the only one that pretty much a lot of people have said this is like the best album from the Berlin era. Low pretty much had the best production, and
Mm.
Lodger had like the funnest songs, which I'm gonna save that for next week as well. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what the album looks like. Oh shit, this album cannot wait to come out and shit. Wow. Yeah.
Let me out, Reg.
You had me rap for 4 years. Yeah,
Mm.
this is the by the way, this is the 2017 remastered edition. By the way, um, not really anything different. I think some other issues they have. I think certain live albums,
Mhm.
certain live tracks, or some shit like that. Um, yeah, just picks of Dave Bowie and stuff. Back when albums had lyrics.
Right.
Remember liner notes?
Right. Remember that shit? What a concept.
Shit. Oh God, I feel old. Let me stop. I'm playing. Um, I was drinking a little earlier, so that's why I'm like,
That's what you was doing.
a little earlier. Not like right before. I'm not drinking right now, but it was a little earlier.
Right.
Yeah. So like I said, this album has about 11 tracks. The last couple of songs was just mostly no 10 tracks. Excuse me. The last couple of songs was like mostly instrumental,
Mm.
and we're gonna start off with Beauty and the Beast and stuff like that. This song was the first song off this album. Pretty much, the song was describing his relationship with cocaine during like the mid 70s and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was also a very, very, very dope track as well. Love that beat and stuff like that. I love the line where he says, "I'm pull it up." And no, I'm not promoting drugs, y'all. Don't do drugs. He's just talking about his personal experiences. But I like the line where he says, "Something in the night, something in the day, nothing is wrong, but darling, something in the way that's slotted in the air, protest on the wind, someone else inside me, someone could get skinned." And this song low key reminds me
Mm.
of the Prince song, the Prince and the New Power Generation song "Thunder"
Right.
from the Diamonds and Pearl album, which that's an okay album to be real with you. And that was when Prince was talking about his alleged trip during the Black Album days and stuff like that. And
Mm.
y'all should know what I mean by the trip and shit. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, very very dope song. He did this very dope live performance on YouTube. He has, I think he's doing like his 1978 Isobar tour and stuff. So check it out.
Yeah, I think it was dope. Had a nice beat, nice orchestra, instrumentation, and the guitars and all that. Great way to start off the album.
Yeah, very dope way to start off the album and stuff. All right, track number two, Joe the Lion. Um, very very dope song indeed. Um, this is a tribute to the German group Rock and stuff like that, which that was a huge influence on this album. And most importantly, performance artist Chris Burden, from what I looked up. Um, and the song pretty much was just like talking about still continuing on like from Beauty and the Beast, talking about his emotional struggle, getting back into life and things because what people really forget about the Berlin era, besides it bringing us dope music from Bowie, was that it was pretty much a reawakening from him because
Mm.
of the fact that he felt lost in LA, like he felt like, used as a tool, like he just wanted to get back to himself and stuff like that too. And that's pretty much why like the Berlin period was just like a special period for him in person. Like he kicked his drug habit, got more healthier, worked out, and stuff like that too. So like what Station to Station was to David Bowie was well, there is a dark side was to Red Man. That's
Oh
the
Lord.
perfect way to explain it and to probably irritate Try and shit.
It's not for me. I'm not irritated. Nope. Joe the Lion. This was a good track. I like the beat and the guitars on it. I didn't know what the hell he was saying on there, but I like
Yeah,
the production was dope.
yeah, his lyrics were another story and shit like that. But you know, it's David Bowie.
Yeah.
Speaking of crazy lyrics, we can be heroes just for one day. I
One
mean,
of his most famous songs.
next to Space Oddity, Changes, Ziggy
Yep.
Stardust, this is pretty much his signature track, in my opinion. I've always loved this song, and the song has a crazy story too,
Mm,
believe it or not. So, pretty much, he wrote this song after he was peaking Tony Visconti cheating on his wife with his backing vocalist, Antonia Ma,
mm,
and they were doing it by the Berlin Wall, and it was, yeah, it's crazy too and shit like that, you know. Oh yeah, Fame too, Ronnie, of course, but I feel like Fame was more down the line. I feel like it got more famous years later. It was still a huge hit, but when Jay-Z sample would take over
right.
and stuff like that, and then the whole Fame 90, that's when it popularity grew more and shit too. So
Mm.
yeah, but yeah, he saw this and saw them kissing the Berlin Wall, and that's when he wrote this song and shit like that.
Back when the wall was actually still up.
Yeah. Um, very, very interesting lyrics. Like, I wish you could swim like the dolphins. The dolphins can swim and whatnot. I mean, it's very, like, the lyrics might sound like basic or some shit like that these days, but it was just the chorus that really brought it together, and the instrumentation. And
Right.
of course, it had a very, very dope music video, or as they would call it back in those days, a promotional clip
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But the best performance of this song, in my personal opinion, Live Aid. Best performance of this song.
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember watching it. I don't remember his performance though.
Mm.
So I was like 5 years old when that when that came out. So you know, this song is like, yeah, one of his best. I love the guitars in it and the beat and they used to play this song on there was a show called Heroes back in like a decade
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, I remember.
They played Heroes on that show and in movies, different films. You know, I think Armageddon they played that actually. That Armageddon film with Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck and yeah, it's a classic song.
Yeah, I think that's like his most played song in movies, period, and shit like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because every movie, they always have to throw in that song and shit too. But
right.
shit. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, I
Hmm.
wish people would play more of the Station to Station songs more, because
Right.
that's my personal favorite album. But
Hmm.
Bowie don't like that. That's like his There for Dark Side, of course. But yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's all I gotta say. I track number four, Sons of the Silent Age. Again, another dope banger and stuff like that. Um, when it came to this song, this was actually recorded before the actual sessions of this album, and he actually wanted to actually name the album "Sons of the Silent Age." Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, love this fucking track. You know, definitely had that feel, that spacey kind of feel, especially with that saxophone hits. Like, definitely, because you know, space was definitely a huge theme with them, from Space
Right.
Oddity to Ziggy
Right.
Stardust. Diamond Dogs has some atmospheric vibes within it and shit too. So very dope track, an underrated song in my opinion.
Yeah, it was real melodic. You know, had a nice beat to it. You know, the saxophones was a nice touch.
Definitely, yeah, man. Next song we got is Blackout. Very dope beat, shit. Very, very, very dope beat. Um, Pretty much, what I got from this song was just how he used to talk about his collapses and stuff like that, you know, when he was in Berlin and she, you know, recovering from the cocaine and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
he was talking about drugs a lot on this fucking album. I'm not gonna lie. Talking about drugs, like I love the line where he says, "She was a beauty in a cage. It's too high a price to drink rotten wine from your hands." Like that's a heavy line right there. Like that's
Mm,
a very heavy line. Like definitely a very dope track. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because this was the same year you had like the Sex Pistols doing crazy fucking shit.
right.
Like it's a like the contrast of it all, which we got to talk about their one and only album, One Day and stuff. I don't know if you're a Sex Pistols fan
I
like
haven't
that.
heard it, but I'll check it out.
Oh, okay.
You know, what year it came out? You said 77.
77,
All right.
second greatest year in rock, man. Shit.
Yeah, this was a dope song. I love the pianos on it and the bass line, the beat was dope. It's a good track.
Yeah, very dope track. Next track you got here is shit, V2 Schneider. This was the beginning of the whole instrumental tracks, and this was more of a tribute to Kraftwerk, most in particular the co-founder of Kraftwerk, Florian Schneider. Hence the name because V2 was his nickname from when I looked up and shit. Very
Did we skip a
dope.
track?
No,
The Secret Life of Arabia. You didn't skip that?
no, that's the last track.
Okay. Once
Yeah,
again, YouTube has a different track listing.
yeah, man. I think I'm just gonna probably send you the real track list in some parts and shit like that.
Right.
But I don't know who's making these album versions on YouTube, but they need to just fucking stop. This is why albums are
Mm-hmm.
fucking net physicals are necessary. This is
Yep.
why.
Yep.
This is fucking why. But yeah, V2 Schneider, very dope instrument. Not my favorite instrumental, but very solid.
I like the guitars in it. It was okay.
Definitely.
Some of these titles for the songs, I don't understand where he get them from.
Yeah, out of all the albums, this was the
Mm-hmm.
weirdest in the Berlin era. But
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling I cannot wait to hear your reaction for Lodger next week because
I wasn't born until '78, Sam. So how would I remember that? The blackouts in New York. How would I remember
I be
that?
making try seem older than necessary sometimes. It'd be hilarious.
I've only heard stories about it. I don't. I wasn't around then. My mom was actually pregnant with me when those blackouts happened, but I don't remember it because I wasn't here.
Shit. I'm up so weak right now. But yeah, that's what I thought about that. So we both said
Yep.
our thoughts about V2 Schneider.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, Sense of Doubt is the next instrumental. Um, Probably my least favorite instrumental, but at the same time, it's not a bad one because I like the piano driven sound of this one album. I mean, of the song and whatnot. Personally, I wish you would have dropped some lyrics on this one. Personally, I feel like it
Mm-hmm.
was too good for an instrumental.
This sound like a horror instrumental. Like
Yes,
it had like the dark piano chords and the eerie instrumentation. Like it sounded like something out of a horror film.
right, and shit like that. And this was like back when them B movie horror films was like getting like real popular and shit like that too.
Right. So
But
when you have like a title like Sense of Doubt, you would think it's gonna be something dark.
right,
You know something gloomy. So
shit. Track number 8, Moss Garden. Love. This is probably the most beautiful instrumental off this album. This is like some anime kind of shit. Like, you know how you watching one of them animes and they be like
mm-hmm.
them sweet scene and then
Right.
they zoom in the girl's face and stuff like that. And then it be like silence for like 20 seconds and shit. You just like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck is going on?
I have no idea.
This is I know before everyone got all anime popular
Right.
now and shit like that, acting like they're anime fans or whatever. But I'm not the I'll be the first. I'm not the biggest anime fan. Kuji, he would have a whole conversation. That's his forte.
I like
Certain animes is
some.
like,
I
yeah,
like some. I don't like all of them though.
right. But yeah, this was beautiful, and I love the guitars and like the bass on this one and shit like that. He made this instrumental as like a way to as a feeling of being in the Sahohi Moss Gardens of Kyoto, Japan. And if I'm saying the name wrong, please forgive me, Japanese people and shit like that. All right. So very beautiful. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it had that. It had like an Oriental feel to it with the instrumentation is like real melodic. So
Definitely. Like I can probably this could also be a good sample. Like
Yeah, Naruto.
this is giving me a few ideas. I'm gonna leave that right there. Not gonna say shit no more. Next track. I'm probably gonna butcher this, but like I said, excuse me. Um, Neocoin. What? Yeah, I'm just gonna say that and shit.
Hmm.
This was again very very dope instrumental. I love those fucking horns on this one. The horns just gave it like a more dreamy, ambient feel to it. Very solid.
Yeah, it's real melodic and real spacey and instrumentals. Like if you close your eyes and listen to it, it's like it'll take you to like another place.
Right,
So, yeah, it was cool.
definitely. And the last track, and surprisingly my favorite song off this album, "The Secret Life of Arabia." Very dope track. This is a track I forgot about, to be real with you and whatnot. He wrote this track because he actually confronted his fear of flying because he did not like flying in airplanes and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And so in 1977, he went to England and USA, Canada, France, Switzerland, Netherlands, and Japan, and he was exposed to different cultures and stuff like that too. And so, yeah, this was a very, very dope song. I love the lines when he says, "You must see the movie, The Sand in My Eyes. I walk through a desert song where the heroine dies," like and shit like that. Very, very dope. In my personal opinion, this is like the climax of the Berlin era, in my personal opinion and shit.
Right.
Because I just felt like it just brought everything together, like a beautiful, climactic, very dope song and shit like that. I love it.
Yeah, this
Underrated.
was great. I love the beat and the bass lines, like a dance track. They're definitely one of my favorites on this album.
Yeah. Oh my god. Whew. This is going to be the first time I use this word, but magnificent album. Very good album. Classic. This is a classic. A rock classic. Five mics. The like I said, the climax of the Berlin era, the magnum opus. The Berlin era was dope all the way, but this album to me was a very dope album. I forgot how good it was. The songwriting might catch some people off guard and stuff like that. This might be some of his most climax or excuse me complex writing, but in my opinion, a must-have in your collection. Love it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I like some of the songs on here. Beauty and the Beast is dope, and Heroes, and Blackout. Secret Life of Arabia. I was great. The instrumentals I didn't really care for, but it was good. It's a good album.
I feel you on that. All right, and then I'm gonna show you what Roger looks like in the ones. Yeah. So this is the last one for the Berlin era, Lodger,
Okay.
and yeah, y'all, it's still sealed up.
Yeah, that's the one we're doing next week.
Next Thursday.
Next.
Let me say this album. If you thought David Bowie was experimental, you haven't seen nothing yet with this one. That's all I gotta say.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stay on there for probably about another 10 minutes and shit because I gotta get my list ready for the fourth album and stuff. 45%. That's still good. What do you think about Naruto? I'm mostly like old Naruto. I'm not a big fan of what they're doing now. Like, but I kind of feel like Naruto kind of gets a bit overhyped sometimes. Sometimes people want to put it in Dragon Ball Z level, which I'm like, nah, 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 nah.
Hmm. I want
Let's.
to say.
I feel like the fan base get too crazy sometimes.
And Dragon Ball Z is one of the best. So
Yeah, Dragon Ball, especially
yeah,
89 to 96 Dragon Ball Z. That's
yeah,
the anime. That's the era right there. But he's in like y'all think I'm crazy. Let me show y'all something. Got the Dragon Ball Z Vegeta kicks right here.
dope, dope. That's nice. I like those.
Yes, sir. Walking my Vegetas. That's all I gotta say.
And Thundercat, he got a Dragon Ball Z song on his latest album.
Yeah, dope.
Dragon Ball Durag. I love that song though.
I prefer Sailor Moon. Yeah, Sailor Moon. Sailor
Mm.
Moon is cool, but you guys got to remember that girl was 14. People talk about, oh, she was sexy. I'm like, yo, she was 14.
Who was
Chill
saying
out.
that?
Some people, yo, the Sailor Moon fan base is mostly guys. I'm not kidding.
Wow.
It's really most, and they be saying, oh, Sailor Moon is like a badass
Mhm.
chick. I'm just like, y'all do know she a teenager, right?
Is that
Like,
is
chill
that how
out.
they looked? That's how they were looking at Barbie and Gem and all that, and Shira.
Well, Gem was a different story. That's all I got to say. The Gem fan base today is crazy.
Mm.
Because, I think they did like a reboot of Gem. They had like a Netflix movie or
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah.
See, Ronnie, uh, I don't even know. 77. Man. For now, I might have to go with Fleetwood Mac Rumors for now. But that might be subject to change. Like, especially after this album and stuff. I might have to do a top 10 rock albums of 77 one day. But it's the other best favorite rock years. You got 73 and 69, especially 1969. No one talks about that year. That's when niggas just stopped giving a fuck. They was like, fuck this hippie crap. We're just gonna do some dark shit now. Like,
Yep.
we're just gonna do heavy metal and shit.
Facts.
We're gonna do cocaine. We're gonna listen to Black Sabbath. Yeah, well, like once Black Sabbath came out, it was a
It was a
wrap, man.
wrap. Yep.
It was a wrap. Well, I need to get like some more albums of them, but these
Mm.
motherfuckers be overhyped, be overpriced and shit. Especially that Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. What y'all know about that one? Oof, I can just feel the heroin all over that album and stuff.
Crazy.
Shit. Yo, Ronnie, I'm not doing this whole Berlin era. David Bowie was incredible all the way through. I'm not doing that with Bowie. That's my favorite rock artist ever. Fuck the Beatles and shit. Oh yeah, the Clash first album, yeah, that was a dope one. The Clash from 77 to 80 was just unstoppable, but after Sandinista, that's where it kind of gets a little shaky, especially Cut the Crap. And yeah, that's what they actually had named the album, Cut the Crap. Shit. So what new albums came out today? Oh yeah, let me tell you about this stupid ass job,
Yeah.
y'all.
What happened with that?
Man, they got me. You know how you go in the stores and you see the motherfuckers had one of the cell phones and shit like that?
Right.
That's what they try to get me doing and shit. Like, so I said, hell, it was they said it was a marketing job or whatever.
Mm.
I'm just like, this ain't no fucking marketing, nigga. Like, so I sent him an email saying I fucking quit this shit. Bye. Like, nah, nigga.
Who used the synthesizers better, Chris Jasper or Stevie Wonder?
Damn, that's a
Mm.
good question.
Stevie.
That's actually a good question. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with Stevie. I'm not seeing no interesting shit so far.
I don't think anything came out to the anything good at least.
Yeah, I'm seeing all this NBA YoungBoy crap. Oh, Lucky Day. I forgot to listen to his album.
Lucky Day.
Yeah, I still gotta listen to it. I never heard a Lucky Day album, so
The first one was good. I like the first one.
because people say he's like an R&B. I don't know. A lot of people say R&B. Certain people are R&B. They more like trap and beat. To be real with you, like
Nah, he don't do no trap. He's not
you
like
don't.
Trey Songz did that shit.
Uh,
Nah, he's not. He doesn't do trap. It's like more neo soul.
oh, neo soul. Is it
Yeah,
like baby making neo soul or romantic night neo soul?
both. I would say yeah.
Maybe I might give him a chance and shit.
Yeah, he can actually sing. He don't use auto tune like a lot of them.
Not yet.
And once he do that, I'm not gonna even check for him. So
Cause once Bryson Tiller used auto
yeah,
tune, I ain't hear shit from him no more.
and he don't. He Bryson Tiller don't need it. I don't understand why some of them cats use it.
Cause Trap Soul was a dope album, man.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I was bumping Trap Soul
It
back
was
in like
dope.
20. That came out like 2015.
Right. He
Like
didn't. He
that.
didn't need it.
Don't
Yep.
play with yo. Don't be. I was like, what the fuck
Hmm.
is this? Like,
The
woof.
second album was too long. The
So that
last one,
trash.
the last one was I didn't like it.
That might be a trash review. That's your
The
second album.
anniversary joint, you know.
I'm back and I'm better. Once you better as ever. Like I was like,
But
this nigga was like some, this like some D'Angelo shit. Like, then my favorite part was the, hold up,
mm,
don't boom. That
what
was
was
my
that part?
favorite part. A whole favorite part of the whole fucking song. That shit was.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah,
now this is an R&B song. I missed that whole dramatic, the whole pause and shit. I know I
mm-hmm.
hear that shit in a while.
Yep,
That was hot. What's
yep.
up, Cruz?
Been that way. That was dope.
Yes.
That album was great. That's his best one still.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's a classic. That's an R&B
Yeah,
classic. Don't forget Exchange. That
Exchange was good too. Yeah,
way better
that was dope.
version than J Cole's trashy, the overrated, overplayed version and shit. That
Hmm.
dun.
The
And I
worst
had
worst Batman cartoon. I haven't seen any.
the Batman for me. No wait,
The
yeah.
Batman was the worst
I
one.
didn't care for the Batman.
Really,
The animation was what
I
threw me
actually
off.
liked that. The Batman versus Dracula. That one was great.
What do you think about Batman the Brave and the Bold?
That one was good too.
Yeah, that one was actually campy Batman done right.
Right.
Joe Schumacher take notes and shit.
Hmm.
Shit. I like the last episode was genius and shit.
The last episode.
Yeah.
I don't think I didn't see that one. I gotta watch that one.
Yeah, but not, I can't wait for this new Batman. They talk about it's gonna be like Batman the animated series. I'll be the judge of that. Like
Oh Lord.
I'll be the judge
How
of that.
many? How many? Like they doing the Batman animated series like the movies. How many more we gonna keep having?
I feel like they're trying to have a Batman Renaissance. That's what after the success of the Joker, that's whole Batman Renaissance is trying to happen and shit.
Mm,
Because mind you, it's the 30th anniversary of Batman the animated series,
right.
and I personally feel like nobody talked it better than us and shit. That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
That's it.
Cause we them niggas and
Yeah.
shit.
Talk your shit, Reg.
Cause we them niggas and
Talk your
shit.
shit. That's right.
But when we talk about Batman Beyond, oh, speaking of that, the book undercover is gonna be probably late next month, after one day at a time.
Okay. Can
Yes.
we like just skip season 4 since it was the worst one?
Well,
And,
I
and
still
then
have to
that's when
see
everything.
because I'm not gonna lie, that might be one of my angriest videos and shit. I'm not even gonna hold y'all.
After they killed Eddie, that was like that was it.
And I'm not even into cop shows, but just that might be one of my angriest videos. So viewer discretion is advised. I'm gonna say a lot of quote
Crazy.
unpolitical correct things that day. So because when I every time I think of New York Undercover, it just gets me angry. And as a bonus, we're also
Mm.
going to talk about the Nat at Natalie's album too. So that's going to be a
The,
slick bonus I got
the
for y'all.
Natalie's album.
Yes.
What you mean?
You know when they had you know the Natalie they had released a soundtrack of certain songs on the album and stuff like that from New
They
York Undercover.
they did the soundtrack.
Yeah, so
Oh, you talking about the soundtrack too? Okay,
that's going to be a pre-recorded video.
cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a little appetizer. Yeah, but that's going to be probably one of my most angriest videos ever. So,
Wow.
yeah, fuck Dick Wolf by the way. Shit, got the right.
And he got the pilot. The pilot is already done. Like released the shit already.
To be honest, if Eddie's not going to be there, I'm not going to support it.
Well, I mean Malik is coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like you need Malik back for that.
Besides, why would we do a reboot and shit? What they gonna do? Oh, the fourth season was a dream.
It's supposed to no. It's supposed to be a continuation, but it'd be like 20 years later. And JC is like a he's like a sergeant now or something or a captain now. It's like a and he has like a younger new cast of like cops.
You know why? You don't know why they didn't come out
And
after the movie.
what's her name is coming back? Nina.
Yeah,
What's her name? The girl that played Nina is It's
You know
better.
why that is not coming out right? Because Malik Yoba, after what you said about them trans
Well,
and shit.
it's the season is done. They filmed the season already. Like they supposed to be on Paramount, but they don't haven't gotten a date yet for it.
Oh, it's Peacock and shit.
Yeah, Peacock is supposed to be on. You know what I'm
Q
saying?
said,
Like I love Chicago Fire, but we got the same way he put his attention to Chicago Fire and Chicago PD and Law and Order. He got to bring back New York Undercover. It's only right.
Q said he was Dick Wolf. He's a creator of the show. He also created Law and Order. But yeah, I'm gonna call this a night. I gotta get my list ready and together and shit like that. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna take a quick shower and meditate for a little bit
All
before
right.
I come back on. Cause I know after I do this, before that, it's the top. This top. You said top 10, right?
I thought that's what you said. Top 10.
Yeah. Okay. I said a lot. I say a lot of shit. So you gotta forgive me because this whole week I've been running around like the Energizer Bunny this whole goddamn week. So
Right.
this weekend I might just relax for this weekend, like on some real shit. But I do have a few announcements I gotta make because I hope y'all are paying attention. I know people are gonna ask me again. Q said I can't wait for the Sergeant Pepper. Wow, Q, you actually remember that one? Okay. Well, I have a few more albums down. I'm not in a rush to do that one yet, but when I do it, I do it, and you better be there and shit. That's all I gotta say. Since you can't wait, cause there be a lot of motherfuckers up here, and I don't mean motherfucker as an
Mm.
insult in this case. There be a lot of motherfuckers that say they can't wait to see some shit, but they be ghosts like Casper. You know what I'm saying? So, um, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like certain motherfuckers, they say, "Oh, I can't wait to see your shit. You so insightful and shit." Where the fuck they at though? Like,
Mm. Mm.
that's why I appreciate the real ones. You know what I'm saying? So
Talk your shit, Reg.
yeah, that's why I appreciate the real ones. Sam said you haven't reviewed the Shining. Yeah, I did review the Shining. Hold up.
Just shining.
Yeah,
Smith
I
and Wesson.
reviewed that. I reviewed that years ago. Let me double check. Hold on. Cause like I said, you gotta remember, I got over 300 albums and shit. I don't want to talk about everything. Like I said, I want to talk about the whole Sesame Street albums for one day and shit like that. But
Oh
bear with
man.
me. Like bear with me. But like, let me
Talk your
double check.
shit.
You said
Talk
what?
your shit. Talk your
Shit.
shit.
Let me see. Cause if I haven't reviewed that one, then oh damn, I never reviewed The Shining. I
You
could have
never
sworn
read
I
them?
did that.
Oh wow.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow. Damn. Ow. What the fuck? I could have sworn I did that one. Hold up. Wow. And by the way, we did do a DJ premiere in Battle of the Bangers too. Okay. Anyway,
Yes, I love that one.
yeah.
That's my
Okay. Well.
favorite still.
Okay.
But I
Well.
think the Pete Rock is gonna beat that one though.
Wow. Okay. So The Shining is gonna come. Mm, let me see when the anniversary of that.
That passed already.
That passed already.
Yeah,
Damn it.
that was like I think January it was. Yeah.
Too bad. Oh yeah, because that was early '95.
Yeah.
It had a '94 feel to it though, but shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But thank y'all so much for peeping that. Sam, thank you so
You
much.
could do that anytime, man. It don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, true, but I said I was gonna really jump into the next boot camp albums.
Right.
Surprisingly,
Mm-hmm.
since I'm already doing the next Wu Tang albums as well too, but I'm taking my
Oh,
time on the Wu Tang albums and
please
shit.
do. I'm not in no rush to talk about Iron Flag and
I like I said,
$8
if I get certain albums in my collection, I'll just
Mm,
fucking talk about it, like
right.
just to talk my shit, you know. But
Mm.
you know what, Ronnie, shut the hell up. Shut you both you would try. Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Right. You was anxious to do a Nelly double review,
hold
man.
up, cause I could have sworn I did The Shining, but you know what? That's gonna
Mm,
come April. Fuck
mm.
that, April. But at the same time, y'all already know that's a 5 mic classic and shit. I mean,
Oh man.
but at the same time, I gotta complete my collection because since I was in a rush to talk about Nelly, TLC, and Tony, and talking, I guess I was
We
talking
still
a
ain't
lot.
finished TLC. We got one more to do.
I'm taking my time on that one.
I told you it wasn't good.
Well, see, yeah, but at the same time, I'm a completist because
Mm.
Like y'all gotta remember something about me. When I say I don't like an album, so when I'm because sometimes people like to say I'm harsh, I'm
No, you're not.
evil.
No, you're not. You're honest.
Yeah,
You're
because it's like
honest.
I try to find when I listen to these albums, I at least try to find something good.
There's nothing good about it.
Try please.
A bad album is a bad album. There's just honesty. I'm
Well,
not going to sugarcoat shit and be like,
I
oh,
know,
well, 3D is no good, but you should listen to it. Why would
I
I say
know,
that?
but at the same time, I don't want to be like these reviewers who just listen to the singles because I'm not a single reviewer.
Right, right.
I'm an album reviewer. I'm a journal. I'm a music journalist. This is what I fucking do. If the album is 30 motherfucking songs, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Hmm.
sit my black ass down and listen to them 30 motherfucking songs just
Right.
for y'all asses and shit. Shit. Why do y'all
Everything,
think I don't do the viewers poll like that no more and shit? Like,
everything. People, we're not gonna like everything.
right.
And social media made it in a way where now it's like if you don't like everything, people find something wrong with you. Oh, what's wrong with you? How don't you like this? I don't like everything. I don't like
Like
there's a dark side.
there was an article that said Five Dogs album solo album was a classic. I'm just like, when the fuck did y'all call this album?
No,
I call this album a classic after the man died. Let's not
that
do
is not a
that fucking
classic.
shit.
That is not a
And that
classic.
album is not good.
And I spoke to
It's
I
worse than
spoke to Fife
Amplified.
more than once. I spoke to Fife myself. It's not a classic.
It's like I rather believe it or not, I'd rather listen to Amplified than that album.
Amplified to
Yeah,
me was mainstream, but I prefer that over Fife album.
shit. Like you say, you have these motherfuckers that review these fucking albums and shit like that, but then they like to go off topic and stuff like that. You know,
Mm,
and yeah,
mm,
okay, we go off topic too, but we get back on
right.
track. You know, we get back in there and stuff like that. You know, like come on, man, we like
It's okay to not like everything. You know what I'm saying?
right.
There's gonna be things you don't like in life. That's just what it is.
Shit, I don't like black.
Exactly. That was bad.
I
That
I
was
I,
bad.
I don't like Justin Timberlake and shit.
See, I love Justin, but it's okay to not like everything though.
Right. These motherfuckers want to be too fucking nice, and
Right.
and that's what's the problem. That's the problem with the hip hop community. When motherfuckers say albums is trash, the rappers get fucking mad on social media talking about,
Then let
oh,
them
I
get
hate the
mad.
back. Why y'all call my album like nigga?
Yeah.
Back
Yeah.
in my day and shit like that. Damn, I sound old
If
as fuck. Son.
if 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 let them get mad. If they mad at it, come on the show and talk
Yeah.
about why you feel like this album is shouldn't people shouldn't get mad at it.
See, say it again, Ronnie. I don't like the Death Squad El Nino album, but Try loves that album.
Love it.
Like
You know what I'm saying? If they don't
Try,
like it, come on the show and state your case.
Try don't like Metallica. I love
I don't
Metallica.
I don't think Fabulous got any classics. If you don't like it, come on the show and I will tell Fabulous itself why I don't think none of his albums are
Yeah,
classic.
yeah. Bring Fab on this show because now the people are saying he's a East Coast legend. I'm just like yo.
Of what?
Why?
A legend of what? What did he do? That's
Like
legendary.
the people use this word classic and legend. They
Yeah.
use this word so fucking loosely. It's not even funny. Like they use this
Yeah.
word like everything's a classic to them. Like
Right.
oh fucking this album came out 2 days ago. Man, that's a classic. Like
Mm-hmm.
the fuck you mean that's a fucking classic?
Exactly.
To me, a classic has to fucking break ground.
Yep.
A classic has to have longevity. What's the word of the day? Longevity.
Mm-hmm.
A classic has to fucking not follow the trends, but set trends. Hell, a classic can age better than Fine Wine. A classic can age better than your favorite mainstream album that you fucking listen to on the radio 20 times a day.
Right. I agree.
Shit. That's what De La Soul said. Rhythm and bullshit. That's all I hear on
Mm-hmm.
the radio today. Rhythm and motherfucking bullshit.
Yep.
Heard the song talk about lick my pussy up, lick my pussy down, lick my pussy up, lick my pussy down, rubber dubber dub, rubber dubber dub, ow, ow, rubber dub. I'm like, what the fuck am I listening?
I don't know what song that is you saying right now.
Oh shit. What else? What else? But I'm not gonna lie. Guilty pleasure. Guilty
Mm,
pleasure. I find WAP to be entertaining. That Cardi B WAP song entertaining.
mm.
And in my own in an own weird little way, this just the metaphor they were using. I'm just like, what the
Wow.
like this is some like how many licks Lil Kim got? Because if I can listen to Lil Kim,
Mm,
I don't have no problem listening to Cardi if it's good or Megan if it's good and shit like that. You know
right.
what I'm saying? But if it's like no substance to it, I'm not gonna listen because people act like I don't like female rappers. Nigga, I got fucking Foxy Brown's whole catalog. What the fuck y'all talking about? Especially China Doll. What the fuck y'all talking
Oh,
about this shit? Like,
salute to you for having that. I do not miss it.
believe it or not,
Mm.
Nicki Minaj's best album was The Pink Print.
Pink Pin was good. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
dare I say, a potential classic. Dare I say, years down the line, I can see that album being a classic. But with what Nicki is doing right now, I don't know what people. Well, I mean, after I'm not gonna go there and shit because YouTube might flag me because YouTube kind of age restricted the Death Row and Ruthless Records video.
Oh boy.
Age restricted my shit. I'm just like, y'all age restricted my shit. I'm just like, really? I didn't even say no curse words in that shit. I don't think. I don't even think I said fuck on that whole video. Shit. Ronnie said, "Hot in here is my guilty pleasure." Yeah. Um,
But what are you guilty of for liking it though?
and I hate
When
that
people
guilty
say that
pleasure
guilty
shit.
pleasure, what are you guilty of? Like if you like it, you like it.
But y'all not guilty of liking NBA YoungBoy and Young Dirk or Lil Uzi Vert.
Nah,
Y'all not
listen.
guilty about that? Like, nigga, if I'm listening to I'm Lil Uzi Vert, like if I'm listening to that in my car, somebody slap me. Like, y'all not guilty of listening to Migos and shit. Like,
Guilty pleasure should be like for like little kids and teenagers. If you like a grown ass man, it should be nothing you guilty of liking.
sure,
You know.
guilty pleasure is listening to nursery rhymes on the low and shit.
You know.
Cause that's what most of these rappers are, some nursery rhyme rappers and shit.
Right.
Oh my god. Okay. Q said I don't like play a hater. Well, you know what, Q? I disrespect you. I mean, I disagree with you because I love that song.
Cruz said I like two Bow Wow albums. Hey,
Hey,
so do Q. He like Bow Wow. So you see, you in great company.
right. Shad Moss,
You know.
Mr. I'm a hip hop legend. Mr. Where's my BT award?
Lord.
Where's my lifetime achievement?
Mr. 106 in Park.
Michael
Oh Lord.
Jackson, the king of pop. Whitney Houston, The Voice. Bow Wow, Mr. 106 in
Mm.
Park.
Wow.
Ah, Jesus. Oh my God. But you know what? Let me end this right here because I did say I have to work on this fucking list and shit. But hope y'all subscribe and like this. You appreciate this try as usual.
All right.
All right, it's Bow Wow with
Bow Wow.
oh God, David Bowie with Heroes and shit like that. Released in 1977, still in print.
Mm.
And I will see you guys on Sunday.
All
Peace.
right. Peace.